What is up, guys? I'm the Skulls 347. Today, I am here with an amazing guest. Today, we are doing some bombastic tomfoolery. That's right, some amazing, bombastic tomfoolery. And today, we have some interesting questions in front of us today. We're going to be asking each other, and it's basically going to be like the first bantering ranting video. That's right, guys. By the time you are listening and watching this, I will already be out of the country and in Mexico. Just kidding. I'll actually be cross-country. And I'll actually not even be in my hometown by the time you guys are listening to this. But anyways, now introducing our guest. Welcoming...
Brandon.
Hello there, Brandon. Tell us about yourself.
Well, let's see here. I am a high school student that is currently a 11th grader.
Well, shall we get to it?
Sure.
Alright then, I'll bust this off with the first question, and we're going to be doing question number 2. What day in your life would you like to relive?
You go first, because I'm still thinking.
What day would I like to relive? Well, you know what? I'll take the initiative and I'll answer this one first, Brandon. A day that I would love to relive is going to Las Vegas. That was a phenomenal day for me. Absolutely terrific. The scenery, the views, the buildings, absolutely fabulous. Close to my number one spot, but not exactly my number one spot. But still, it is a day that I would love to relive. And what about you?
It would probably be me going to DC.
Ooh.
For a couple of days.
What did you do in DC?
We walked around DC. We saw the monument of Washington, DC. We saw Abraham Lincoln's statue. I bought a Eiffel Tower and a globe for my parents and everything.
Nice. Well, you know, that is absolutely terrific. Alright then. I guess let's get on to question number 2. You choose the question this time.
Alright, we're going to go with number 3. What is the kindest act you have ever done?
The kindest act I've ever done. Wow. Okay. Give someone a little bit of my own life. I'll explain it with a quick story. But before I tell you this quick story, we are going to take a quick 3 intermission break. I am also quickly eating, cooking, and also we're writing an amazing story, an absolutely phenomenal novel, a book for each and every single one of you, new merch, and absolutely everything. I'm also flying to the moon with Brendan as we speak. So we're going to take a quick 3-minute intermission break. We'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. I just had to go and grab myself a refreshing, absolute beverage and snack. That's right. We are cooking in space. How are we doing here in space, Brendan?
I don't know, it's kind of cold in here.
I know, right? It's almost like we should turn on the thrusters and turn on that fucking fire. We should get launched and get back to this questionnaire. So as I take a sip of my water, and as I get you to heat up the furnace, now I get back to telling the story of the kindest act in my life about how I gave a little bit of my life to someone else. One day while I was walking down the street, I gave a homeless man some advice that he would remember for the rest of his life. And he went on to be a Canadian millionaire that probably most of you don't know. I will tell his name at the end of the video. And this was the advice I gave to him. I told him, bees don't spend their time explaining their time and value of why honey is better than shit to flies. That advice clicked with him for the rest of his life. It is true, though. I mean, honey is more valuable than shit. Wouldn't you say so, Brendan?
Yeah.
Alright then. There you go. There's my answer. Now, what's your answer?
The kindest thing I've done was I helped this elderly woman carry groceries to her car because her grandson didn't want to help her.
Oh, poor old lady. But
Yeah.
thank goodness that you helped her.
Yeah.
Alright then.
She kept offering me like $10 afterwards. I'm like, no, you keep it.
You keep it. You keep that damn change. You put it back in your pocket. I don't want none of your change. Alright then. Well, that was very kind of you, but I guess it's time to move on to our third question. Which number am I picking now? Well, let's take a look. Number 10. 5 things that make you happy. Let's hear it. This is going to be a good one.
Alright. 5 things. It might not be 5, but we'll find out. Number 1, my girlfriend. Number 2, my family. Number 3, my games. Number 4, my friends. Number 5, my life.
Absolutely bombastic. Great answers. Let's get some Mr. Bombastic in the chat. You know what? Flip side, rewind that. Future Skulls, put Mr. Bombastic on right now. Put a nice edit in there for him. He deserves that. Great. Now, I guess 5 things that make me happy. My life. A new one in my life is God. Third one, family and friends. The fourth one, it's gotta be food and water. My fifth one, it's gotta be my friends.
We'll go with number 5. What is your favorite winter meal?
Oh my god, I'm actually glad you asked this. It's gotta be hot cocoa with marshmallows.
Damn, that's crazy, bro.
As a fellow Canadian, I gotta honor the traditions. What about you?
I guess I also have to honor the Canadian ways, because that's also my favorite.
It's almost everyone's in that time.
Yeah.
But I guess it is my turn to ask you. So, yes.
No.
Uh-huh.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh to you too, then.
Nuh-uh.
You sure you want to do this?
Yes, huh?
Uh-huh.
Rock sausage, my foot.
Boogity, 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 boogity.
My foot.
My question is, what is your favorite holiday song?
Holiday song.
Number 10.
My favorite holiday song would be just Jingle Bells. A classic right there.
Well, I gotta hear you at least sing one verse. I can't believe it
One
unless I hear you
verse.
sing.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells. There's the verse.
Nice. Alright then. Your turn.
Alright. What is your favorite summer activity?
Number 4?
Yes.
Yeah, golf. Straight up.
Golf. Wow. Well, my favorite would probably be just football. Classic old American football.
Well, you know, that's great and all. But I think... Wait a second. What's that I hear in the background? Wait a second. Is that 2 sponsoring ads? No way.
No way.
What's
Raid
up,
Shadow
guys?
Legends?
With a Raid Shadow and a Rise of Kingdoms and a Vitamin Water fucking sponsor. Drink your daily vitamin water. Vitamin Water, please sponsor me. I'll always be looking for a sponsorship from you guys. Drink your amazing orange vitamin water. And we are going to do number 10. If your life was captured in the expectation versus reality meme, what would the 2 pictures be?
Well, I kind of tell a personal story for the expectations.
Okay, let's hear it. We got time.
So, in my school, people have been calling me Jeffrey Dahmer for the past, 5 years. And that's what people expect me to look like. But in reality, that's not what I look like at all. So I don't understand why they do that, but the expectations are not met. In reality, it's different.
Yeah. Well, one thing's for sure. You're not a woman. You're a man. And that already gives you an upward advantage. No shame to women. But we know. We Skull fans know.
Alright, Skulls. What's your DJ name?
Well, I'm glad you asked. My DJ name would be DJ King Skulls.
Damn. Somebody go get the mic for this man.
What? Alright, your turn.
Number 5. What is the best prank you've experienced or planned?
Back in high school, I got pranked by a group of the popular kids. We were playing some basketball, and I got dunked on hard. But the prank was, inside one of the balls was nothing but whipped cream. It wasn't even filled up with air. It was an empty dud ball that when you try to bounce, it literally didn't even come back up. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
So when they told me to stand under the net, and they said, we're going to go for a slam dunk, a few of the Filipinos, which are amazing basketball players, chairs. I'm not going to even lie about that. They came in and they did the hardest dunk they could do. They were in on the prank too, and I experienced it. They did this to me. And that fucking cream ball, I was wondering why they weren't dribbling it. But the one guy jumped so high up that you almost didn't even think it was a prank. And then you didn't even excuse the guy for bouncing the ball because we were just fucking around. And what happened was he dunked that ball through the net and it hit my head. But when it hit my head, all that fucking whipped cream exploded all over my face. So that's a hell of a prank that I've experienced.
That is one hell of a prank.
So I got him back the following day, and every single popular kid in class, I replaced the bottoms of the chairs with wax. And I put solid wet wax, which you could search this up. It's a type of wax that is so clear it's hard to notice it from any other color or any type of surface material. I put it on their chairs, and they got stuck there for 2 full classes. That's 3 hours worth of their time that they were trying to get unstuck. The only choice they had to do was get undressed. But they didn't want to do it in front of the fucking girls or any of the guys. So what they do, they fucking stuck there and fucking struggled for fucking 3 hours trying to get their asses out of the fucking chairs. And I left the classroom. I was the only guy who wasn't stuck to a chair. And I said, ha ha. There we go. Alright, what's the best prank you've experienced, Derp Island?
Well, I haven't really experienced pranks, but I planned one prank, but I didn't really go through with it, because all the people that we planned it with ditched and said, "Nah, I'm good." And so I had to cancel the plans, and it was 7 guys in it, and we were gonna prank out this other group of 10 people.
Yeah.
And then 4 or 5 people decided to ditch, and we're like, alright, we're not even gonna end up doing this.
Yeah.
So we just canceled the plans, but the plan was to swap the seats, kind of like you did, but not really. But we put clear glue. It wasn't really sticky glue, but when they got to the next class, we put tiny specks of glitter there. Glitter is a little hard to get out, especially the one we put.
Yeah.
It's always annoying when you see that little one speck of glitter and God motherfucking damn it.
Yep.
So we just sprinkled a bit on each one of their chairs. We were going to, but canceled plans and everything. But we were gonna sprinkle the glitter. The glue would get the glitter and everything. And then we would laugh at them because it's funny.
Nice. Well, shall we move on to the next question?
Yeah.
Number 3. I know we've been looking at it. We're not going to tell the audience yet. But before, do you need a drink?
Well, I've been taking drinks, but no, I know.
Because I'm going to go grab some water quick.
Yeah. Alright.
So you heard it, guys. We'll be right back with another question. After this intermission. Welcome back from that intermission. And the question of the hour is, what is your superpower?
My superpower would probably be teleportation.
Very unique, very unique. Now, I'm going to answer this question, actually, the way how most people would. And I'm not just going to say, King of the Infinity, the infinite and beyond. But if I had one superpower, because it doesn't obviously disclaim how many you have, but obviously it's like, what's the main one? What's the number one? What's your main number one? It's basically asking you, what's that? My superpower would be lightning. I've always loved lightning. Be able to shoot lightning from my hands, create lightning, do all the things that you could do with lightning. All right.
It's not a bad one.
All right then. Now I guess it's your turn from a different section. All right then. Let's hear the question.
All right. The question is, how has your taste in music changed in the past 10 years? Number 6.
Has your taste in music changed in the past 10 years? Well, it has changed dramatically. If I could show you my playlist, I had to remove over 1,000 songs from my playlist. And they were all so different. But how it has changed and its taste, it changed very fast, quickly, every single day. And how? Because of the taste, it changed from rap to orchestra to country to folk to rap to pop to rock, all across many genres. And in the past 10 years, my change in music has either become so brain rotted with the rest of you that it's the exact same, or that it is actually so normal that none of you would know the songs that I say, or even try to sing. So that brings me around to you. How has your taste in music changed in the past 10 years, Brendan?
Well, the past 10 years, it's somewhat changed, but not very big change like yours. So I used to listen to a lot of 80s rock, and that changed back in like 2010. So it's been like 10, 14 years now. So it went from the 80s rock to like more metalish, which I get most people wouldn't like it because not everyone is interested in metal. And metal isn't most people's things nowadays, and I kind of don't like that.
Which is totally understandable. When you're talking to a fellow like me, my open genre music book is open to many, even including metal. But you were saying?
The new genre age that we're currently in, it's not my kind of flow with music. I prefer the older type of music, like the 80s and early 90s
like
kind of type. And
like the legends of their time, am I right?
Yeah. Like not Frank Sinatra, but like Freddie Mercury, Bon Jovi.
Bone on the edge of the universe. You heard that one?
I don't think I have.
That one's from Frank Sinatra.
I haven't heard every single one, but I've heard a couple.
All right then. Is that everything about that topic you wanted to talk about?
Sure, we can move on.
All right then. Well then, we are going straight to number 1. Brendan, what song brings back childhood memories?
This is a throwback for me, obviously, because it's the question. My dad used to wake me up with this song from the show Lazy Town, and it was the song that kept repeating, "Wake up," and he used to play that to get me up in the morning. This was like in grade school, so elementary. And it would somewhat work, but he would get me up like that. He would come into my room and start playing that.
We are rounding up to the end of the video, everyone. Everyone, I hope that you've enjoyed the video so far. Smash that like button if you like videos like this. If you want to be in another bantering, ranting podcast / enjoyable evening joking night where we ask each other icebreaker questions from all around the internet, then absolutely send in a comment, join the Discord, send me a DM. I would love to have more people to do this with. And yes, if we do hit a threshold like of over 100 likes on this video, I will grab 4 personal friends and we will get together to do a bantering ranting night live stream. No cuts, no edits, all live. How does that sound? Amazing? I think so.
The way you guys should act.
So, I think that we should end this video with Would You Rather icebreakers. Yep. We're done with music icebreakers.
It's crazy, bro. What song would you be the anthem of your life?
Number 9. It would be a song recognized by all. A song recognized so infamously that everyone knows what I'm about to do if you are an original Skulls fan. But first, I'm gonna sing the best part of the song. The song that I would have for the rest of my life as an anthem would be You Say Run. Alright, now it's time to move on to the final icebreakers Would You Rather. Number 1. Would you rather get free plane tickets or free accommodations for the rest of your life?
I feel like I would get free. I would rather have the free plane tickets.
Now, do you mind to go into a little bit of detail why you chose that?
Well, I like the topic of going out of the country, not staying into one country. And this will go into a question that I'll ask next. And I'd rather have the plane tickets over the accommodations or whatever. Because the free plane tickets just mean I get to go to like Russia or Germany. Be like, hello. And just Have fun there.
Nice. I would choose the plane tickets as well. Free plane tickets.
Damn.
And my reason? So I could travel faster around this world before I die. Get a few things off my bucket list.
That makes sense.
Alright then. And the question you were going to ask was...
Number 3. Would you rather speak 10 languages or play 10 instruments?
And before I answer, I'm going to do the same thing I did in the first video. I'm going to take a quick 10-second exact water break. Let me drink my water and think about this question. That has been 10 seconds, and I have drank my water. So now it is time for a quick lesson. Fact, story, intellectual knowledge about me. I actually speak 3 fluent languages and 1 passive language. And then I also play 5 instruments. So to answer this question, I could learn how to play pretty much every single instrument in this world. And I could learn every single language, but not as fast as I could learning to play instruments. So I would rather speak 10 languages. And what about you, Brendan?
I would also like to speak 10 languages.
Nice.
Number 6. Would you rather be able to control time or fly?
That one. Ooh. I don't know. I gotta think about this. I think I'd control time. Because if I were to learn how to fly, then I'd just rely on it too much. But at least if I control time, then at least I'd know my limitations. So I'd rather be able to control time. What about you?
Well, I am a very big fan of this one character from an anime that I watched named Jotaro Kujo, and he has a ability where he can stop time. So I would also choose to stop time.
And now, it is time for the moment you've all been waiting for this fucking video to end. The final and last question. Brendan, are you ready?
Yeah.
Well, number 4. Brendan, would you rather always be 2 hours early or 20 minutes late? Why? And an explanation.
Well, I'm not one to be late, so I'd rather have to be 2 hours early. Purely because of what I said at first, which I'm not one to be late at all, unless I'm forced to be. But the reason why I would like to have 2 hours early is because I can have time to do things, and before anyone else I can do what I want and get what I want sometimes. But it's just nice to be early.
Horrific answer.
Well, how about you?
Me? As much as a benefit as it is to be 2 hours early, this is where we first have our very first conundrum, our very first argument, our very first solution. Because for some reason, My whole life, I've always been late. I've only been early a few times. So I'd always be 20 minutes late. And why I would do this is to either show my dominance or to always show up with something unexpected. And my explanation is simple. People always love and hate two types of people. People usually hate the people that are early, and people usually love the people that are late. Now, some people's books might be different, but the fact is, most of its world and its history has always proven you can be early, and although it's better, and although it's more beneficial, for some reason, everyone likes someone who's a little bit late. So there we go. Any final words for the fans, Brendan?
Wow. Let's see here. Y'all better like, subscribe, share, tell your family, grab their phones, subscribe.
I thought that you were going to say, tell your grandmothers. What the fuck? Those were the final words from Jotaro, Brendan, and Alternate. Everybody, give a big round of applause for our main guest of the evening, for the morning, and for the afternoon, wherever you are and wherever we are right now. To the future us, it's always good to have a friend around. Don't forget that. I've been the Skulls 347 and
Brandon.
And we are signing off. See you guys in the next one.